Hi, guys. Welcome back to Hard Talk Soft Heart. And this episode is built for the noise. And this episode is about learning to deal with negativity without letting it change your heart. And today I have Lala with me.
Hey guys.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm so excited to have you on the podcast.
Yes, I'm excited too.
We're overdue. I feel
know.
like you guys love us together. I think we're
Yeah.
like a great pair. The loud and obnoxious and the quiet
I
and
know.
kept.
We balanced each other out.
Yes, so I think this episode is going to be really, really good. The first topic we're going to get into is the pressure of being seen. I am really excited to have you on this episode because I think if nobody understands the pressure of being seen, you do. And I think that you handle it really, really well. So
Tell me about it.
so for me, I feel like people want me to be or expects me to be like really cute and aesthetically pleasing, and I'm like so far from that. I'm like a feral cat. So how do you deal with like what people want from you and actually showing up as yourself?
I feel like at a point I was more of a people pleaser. So now, not even like I love my supporters, but I'm kind of at the point where I just do what I want. Like I don't even care.
Yeah, because you did like a whole aesthetic change. I've
Yeah.
been there for the entire process.
No, for real. And people think this was like, just an
This is who
overnight thing. Like this
no.
is years in the making.
Literally,
I
like
just went through a period where I wasn't broadcasting it. So now I'm just at the point where I just am comfortable doing whatever I want. And I
Right.
feel like the community that likes what I like to do found me.
and they're loving it. Like
Yeah.
they really are loving it. We went to the store today, guys, and everybody was like, I love your makeup videos and your skincare. And I watched you like really want to change your aesthetic because you were like, this isn't me. Like
Yeah.
it just works, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to see, because I feel like I'm just pretty careless on that fact. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna be feral till I die.
Yeah.
And I know it was like a hard adjustment for you because like people still want you to be who you were, but
Yeah.
this is who you are. I know you to be the girly girl.
Yeah, I feel like I've always been girly, but before I had more of a male audience.
Yes.
So that's, in terms of my social media, that's what mainly changed. So now that I have more females, you guys are recognizing it more. When before, I've been doing this for
been
a
doing
minute,
it,
but
yeah.
I didn't have the right community.
Right,
To
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it. So that's really it.
So what I feel like I just tell everybody, like with social media, it attracts love and it attracts criticism. For the same reasons everybody loves you is the same reasons everybody will hate you. And how do you process it? Like, what's your like, because I feel like that's what it is. Like, they love that you're beautiful. They love that you can be sexy. They love the way you dress. And in the same breath, it's like, well, now I hate you because you're so pretty and you can dress.
I'm
And
trying to think, how do I deal with like hate?
yeah,
Do I even deal with it anymore? I think
I feel like you've checked out of it.
I think now I'm at the point where I checked out, but this is a recent change. Like not too long ago, I was still responding to things. I feel like I'm an over-explainer and an overthinker, so I feel like I would always try to over-explain to clarify like my misconceptions of me, and now I kind of just don't care. Now I see why Beyonce
Don't say
don't
nothing.
say anything.
But I think I would always
yeah.
tell you that, like,
Yeah, you
like
would
I
tell
don't say
me.
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
you
don't give a damn.
care. That's what I admire about you. Like, you have, like, the mentality, like, a carefree mentality to where, which I think that's what people like about you, because you're just unapologetically yourself.
La, la, la. Yeah, I'm
No,
just in
yeah.
la la land.
But in a good way. So it's
Yeah.
like, I'm just at the point where I checked out of that.
You just don't care. And I
People
love
are
that for
always,
you.
yeah, gonna have an opinion.
And that was the main thing I was thinking, because like everybody, I was like on live defending you, and I'm thinking in my head like, I hope y'all know she don't really give a damn. Like,
I
she's not at
know.
home
Yeah.
running scared for her life,
No.
panicking. She's literally just like, well, the
Yeah.
more y'all talk shit, the less y'all get of me.
And it's like nothing new. If
Yeah.
y'all find some new tea, let me know. But
find something new.
now they're gonna try to dig. But yeah, so
Another thing I wanted to talk about was the emotional toll of being misunderstood, because me personally, I feel like you're extremely misunderstood, and
Yeah.
because you don't go, the algorithm rewards stupidity. They don't like peace. They don't like quietness. And because you don't respond to them, I think
Yeah.
they just feel like, oh, they're right, and
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. What's the emotional toll for you, like on social media?
again, I feel like I've been getting hate for so long
got
that
used to it.
I'm finally at a point where it doesn't affect me as much. But at the end of the day, like, I'm still human and I'm a very emotional
Yeah.
person. So I'd be lying if I said like it didn't get to me sometimes. I think like not responding is good and bad because it gives people the opportunity to create their own narratives and
Right.
run with it. But then when you over explain too, it's like it seems like you care. So
Yeah.
people want a reaction.
Want a reaction.
So I'm like kind of in the middle. I feel like I just deal with it by appreciating like people in real life that know me and like the genuine people in my life, because all I care about is in person.
Right.
If you know how I am in person and my character and my character development, then strangers on the internet do not matter, because y'all don't know me.
Y'all don't know me at all. And I always commend you for that, because you're so good at social media, and people think that I just don't want to do it, but I think you know this about me. Like, I shy away from any space where I feel like I can't be myself. And so social media is one of those places where I feel like when I'm too much myself, they're like, excuse me. But I'm the same way with people. Like, any environment where I genuinely feel like I can't be myself, I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah. But you're so good at staying committed to social media, because I will disappear for months. I'm like, you know what? They don't like it. Well, you just don't get it. Like, and you'll still show up every day, still post, knowing that, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in spaces where I feel like you're not accepting me. And it's not because I think about it. It's just because I'm like, all right, you don't like it. I won't give it to you. No energy for you.
I think also, though, and this is not even like insult. This is like a good way. I just don't know how to explain it. I think you're more of a likable person. Like, people like you more than they hate you, so I feel like it's gonna hit more if you get any negativity. I think for me, I went through all the...
You're used to it.
I went through the worst of the worst, so now that, like, you know, people that actually accept me, enjoy my content, the right community has found me, I just stopped caring. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't bother me as much. And also, you're a mom, though, so you have to, like, give yourself grace, because it's like, our time is different, you know?
And that, I can piggyback off what you just said, because the next thing we're going into is like, if so, and when did we feel like people's opinions were mattered? On social media, I will agree, like, I'm pretty liked for the most part. I think most of my dislikes come from like my dealings with men. And in my head, I'm always like, I can't fathom a future with him. I can't see him past this moment. So what makes you think that I can see you? So that's really like the hate that I'm used to coming from like random girls. But I'm like, imagine thinking I see you or notice you and I don't even notice him. So even though I feel like that's prepared me for social media, but also like you said, I don't think I get a lot of hate. But back to that question, was there a moment where you feel like other people's opinions started having like an effect?
Like a negative effect?
They can have positive effects too. Like, I like when people talk about me. That's why I don't like indulge on social media, because I'm a little bit toxic. If you talk about me, I am going to have a ball. Like, I will go with my friends and laugh.
I love that.
We were just talking about how they said I look like Sid the Sloth, and I think it's the funniest shit, because I love that movie. Like, what?
I mean, see, but that's good that you could turn things into that, because some people can't.
But see, I turn it into it, and sometimes I want to bid, and I take it too far, because you know me and Brooke play too much. Like, when people talk shit about us, we get on the internet, we be like, oh, really? Tell me more.
But that's good.
About this interesting topic.
Yeah.
So, like, do you ever get those moments where you have to check yourself? Like, their words are starting to have power over me? Hell no.
I mean, like I said, like, I can check out now, but just the human part of me, sometimes things do bother me. But I feel like years ago, when I first was going through like a huge situation and I was getting like hate for the first time, of course, at that time, it really took a toll on me. And then since then, I've just gotten so much wiser, and I don't know, like, I learn what's important, what deserves my energy and what doesn't.
The thing I was talking about with somebody the other day is like the rootedness of hate, like people who can actually go online and like talk bad about people. I personally, you can tell me if you agree or what you think it is. I think it's a matter of not liking yourself. Like, you dislike yourself so much that you want to get on social media and down another person, talk bad about it. Because I've never even, and I get really invested into TV shows and movies. You know I do. I'll be crying. I'll be mad. And I've never even gone to a celebrity's page, a real celebrity's page, and be like, you know what? I hate you and you suck. Why do you think that your opinion is so important? I think you just don't like yourself, and you want me to wake up every day and feel bad about myself.
I agree. I feel like people project. Like,
they're projecting.
Because I can 100% relate. We've probably talked about this before, but like, I've never in my life, even if I've gotten so invested in a show, whoever, I've never been like, let me go and comment. Let me go on the shade room. Let me comment. Let me hate a stranger. Like, you don't know these people. You don't. And it's also like, when you work in this space, entertainment, social media, whatever, like, you're seeing what people allow you to see. Of course, every now and then it might be like a slip up, but at the end of the day, like, you don't know what goes on in real life. Like, I find out new things about myself every day that I didn't even know happened.
Thank you for telling me something I didn't know.
Yeah, so It's very interesting, but 100% I agree. Like, those are people
You
that
don't
are
like
not
yourself.
happy. They're projecting.
And if not that, I think it's misplaced pain, and you need to figure out what is making you so unhappy that you have such an ugly personality, because it is ugly. Like,
it's very sad. I feel bad for those people because I'm like, what happened in your life that you are this comfortable and, like, you know what I mean, this invested and
or you think that your opinion matters that much to somebody who doesn't know you. And even, like, I'll see people that we know commenting on this shade room thing, and I'm like,
me too.
I'm like, do you think that they care? Like, oh wow,
Some
you guys
people
are
do it
really
for
invested.
attention,
They
though.
do it for attention because if you comment on certain things, it brings traction to your page. But for me, it's like, I'm not for everyone, and I can live with that. Like,
me too.
I personally feel like I have some family members that don't like me, and when they get on that, I'll be like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't talk
you
to
have
me.
to have a different kind of, like, maturity to accept that, like, not everyone is gonna like you. I think when you want to be liked so bad, you're never gonna be satisfied in life.
No,
because
if you're always searching for approval and always looking for the right thing, like, it's just it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be easy, and you're never gonna feel fulfilled because. I don't know.
You're never gonna feel fulfilled. You're in real life. If you can't,
we're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea.
No, you have to just accept that.
So another thing is is like protecting your energy. What are some of the things you do to protect your energy?
Oh my gosh. Okay, as hard as it is for me, I think that every now and then I have to take, like, a mental break from social media. Like, I still am bad at doom scrolling and whatnot, but, like, even just recently, like, I've taken a couple months off from Twitch, and that was like,
sorry to cut you off, but do you watch the things they say?
Like, on what, just all platforms?
Yeah, like, for me, like, on Instagram, on every platform that is available to do it, I have certain words banned. Like,
yes, okay,
I won't let you torment me.
I've recently started doing that. Within the last few months, I've 100% started doing that.
That's good.
I would say, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially if you're making money from social media and you want to protect your energy, I think you should filter out words you don't want. Also, now I'm just a blocker. Like, I used to never block.
A serial blocker.
I used to be like, oh, well, I want haters to watch my page. They're going to find a way regardless.
Anyway,
If you are rude, you say anything I don't like, block. I don't care. Like, block.
But I don't really used to tell me, like, oh, she blocks me. She's so scared. And I'm like, this is my space. I'm inviting you into my world. If I want you out of it, my block list on my phone is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so if you think that I don't have the time on social media, I have so many words banned on my social media because I'm like,
I do too now. I'm like, this is not the place for it. Like, go talk about me on a hate page dedicated to me. You're not coming to my page.
Go to Reddit.
Disrupting my peace. Exactly.
Reddit might help you out.
That's protecting your peace.
Yeah, it is. So for me, I think that, like, silence is so powerful. Like, I always tell people when I went through, like, that whole thing with that guy trolling my son's dad and all of that, a good lie, a real good lie is way more entertaining than the truth I'm going to tell.
100%.
People don't want the truth. They want to be entertained. So it's like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Go with the lie. If it sounds good to you, if it makes you happy, if you just watched a really good soap opera, great.
Yeah.
I'm not about to tell y'all the truth and y'all argue my truth with me. Like, I was there. Yeah. I know what happens. And so I think, like, sometimes on social media and in this realm, it's not even worth it.
It's
like,
not. I've done it, and it's not worth it. People are going to believe what they want to believe. If they want you to be the villain, nothing you can say or do is going to change that. Like, people view you that way, and that's just what it is. So I've accepted, like, okay, I'm the villain if you want me to be the villain.
And lies really are, like, the lies that were being told about me, I'm like, damn, this is far more entertaining than what I was about to say. So I guess I'm cooked. Like,
and with clip culture now, they are making bank. The more crazy the title, the more views, the more clicks. Like, TikTok, they're making money from that. So I don't expect anything less. Like, y'all need the money, so knock yourself out.
Another thing I wanted to ask was, like, how do you rebuild after criticism? Because, like we talked about earlier, I feel like you've had, like, a lot of rebrands.
Like this overnight rebrand.
Yeah, and it wasn't overnight.
Happened 24 hours ago, y'all. This is not me.
This is not her at all. We don't know this girl.
Yeah.
For me, it's just, like, I feel like I don't need everybody like me. Like, I genuinely just have to like myself.
I agree. Wait, what was the question? How do you?
It was like, how were you rebuilding or rebranding after criticism?
I think that you, have to just take a real life mental break to learn to just love yourself and not care about what people think. Once that's checked off, it's just a matter of being yourself. Like, block out people's opinions, what they want you to be, what they think of you. Just do what you want to do. Once you can do that freely without caring about anyone else, like, it's going to flow and the right audience will find you. And that's what happened for me. Like, I was hanging around a certain crowd years ago when I was younger. Like, I would say from age 18 to 22, I was going through a transitional phase of just like finding myself, which is what you should be doing at that age. And I was kind of easily influenced. I was like a yes man to a lot of people around me. So once I just accepted to like, just be yourself.
But I think that's great that you can say that. Like, it's because at that age, I was insane. Like, it's like on the internet, you can have no mistakes. You can't have any mess ups. You can't slip up.
Exactly.
You can't change your mind either. Like, last week I might have felt this way, but this week I feel a whole nother way. And I think that's important of like knowing like what's the truth and
For
people
sure.
just projecting, because just because you can't get out of that space and you can't wake up and change and you don't want to do the work to wake up and change doesn't mean I can't. Like, it's totally fine if you want to be the same person you were with no rebrand when you were 20,
oh my
19. But it's like, don't project on me because you can't figure out how to change. I figured it out. I did the work, and now I'm here.
Yeah, and that's one thing I don't understand, because even for me personally, people's biggest thing is like, I had a fake rebrand. How is it fake? Anyone that knows me could say, like, I've always been girly. I've always had the same interests. The only thing that's changed is I'm not around toxic people anymore. I have a better judgment of even men I was dating, friends I have. Like, those are all character development stages. How I present myself, my values, how I respect myself. Like, those are the things that change, not my interests. Me doing my skincare doesn't mean I had a fake. Like, I think
can't
before,
clear my acne. Like, it's strict around here. I can't do nothing.
Like, before, I think we were also in the era when we were starting YouTube and all that, like,
we were doing
pranks
things.
and like
we
silly
were acting.
things. So y'all think that makes us in a certain category, and it doesn't. That was what was popping back then, and people weren't as sensitive.
No,
I think ever since COVID and everything's just
everybody's so different.
You know.
But like I said, I think it's projection. Like old friends being like, "Oh, this shit's fake," or people being like, "This is fake." If you can't figure out how to have character development, or you can't figure out how to, you know, renew yourself and remove yourself and reapply yourself, that is a you thing. That's not my problem.
That's worse. I always think like,
it's much
you're
worse.
damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If I would have stayed exactly the same or whatever, it would have still been a problem.
It's still been a problem.
So I think that the best thing, you should have character development. If you are the same at 18 to 20 as you are at 30, I'm sorry, but that's something to look at. Like, okay, I'm glad that I had character development. Like,
and you should be.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I love to have fun. You know, I love me a good time. But my partying in my 20s and now in my 30s is so much different than it was before.
Yeah.
All in all, when you stay true to yourself, you show that you're built for it. The internet has enough characters. Like, we don't need any more. We need real people, because I think that's what makes it harder to be us, where we're trying to like genuinely show up as ourselves, and we want people to appreciate it, because that's all we got. Like, I don't have a persona. She doesn't have a persona. This isn't like, oh, we're just trying to be, I want to be sexy because I want to entertain the men, or I want to be ignorant because I want to make people laugh, or I want to be aesthetically pleasing and do my skincare because I want the girls to love it. No, we just show up as we are, and if you appreciate it, great. If you don't, well, that's too damn bad.
Then bye.
But the internet really does need way less characters and more real, raw people. So with that being said, we're going to get into the fans' questions, because they always give really, really good questions. It's like my favorite part. I think we kind of already piggyed back off of this. It's just like the second part. You did say it a little bit. They said, how do you block out negativity while building a brand? You have built such like, and I'm so proud of you, because I remember when she really wanted to turn it around, guys, and she was kind of like, you know what? Like, I don't want to do the sexy thing. That's not even me. Like, I have so many brands that I really want to work with, and you did it. You did it, and it's so good.
Thank you. And also, I just want to say though, like, me being just brutally honest, at the time I was doing that, it was to please men. So now I don't care about pleasing men. Y'all are not my target audience. So I don't care anymore.
But you did a really good job. Like, the brand deals are flowing. Like, the rebrand is noticed.
And the thing is, like, you have to just sit down and think about, like, what are your long-term goals? What, if you want to work in social media, what brands do you want to work for or with? And then I would go look at people that work with them, look at the brand, and see, like, what kind of content they were doing. And, like, I got with the agency or just had opinions telling me, like, well, you're not going to get this brand deal if you're posting bikini pics every day.
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, there's no substance. You're not talking. You're not speaking to a female audience. And I think I was scared to before. So that's kind of how I started building the brand and the life that I really wanted. And then they said, how do you block out negativity while doing it?
How do you block it out while building a brand?
It just when you see your own growth, you won't care.
Yeah,
like,
and she really did. Like, she would call me like, "How do you have so many girls that like you?" And I'm
like,
I don't know.
And I mean, I know now. Like,
she knows now, and
yeah,
it happens so effortlessly
yeah.
for you. Like the minute that she started, I was like, honestly, I'm just being myself. Like,
you're yourself,
and so I said the minute you start being yourself and showing all those things, because I be calling Lala, like, I'm having a breakout, I call Lala and be like, my skin's breaking out, please help me. Or like, I'm into makeup, I can do makeup really well, but I love the products she uses. So I was like, Lala, just show them you on a different scale. Like, men aside, she knows, like, I can call her about skincare, I can call her about perfumes. I'm like, what scent do you like right now? Like, I call you for all those things. So just show them that you know all of these things.
No, for sure. Yeah, and that was like, I don't know, I just never showed that side of myself. I feel like I was scared to talk, and you know.
Yeah. And where I think my brand is just a little more free, I have, because I was on Bad Girls Club and Baddies, I have a little more, like, I do think less brands want to work with me because Bad Girls Club has that, like, negative, especially Baddies has that, like, negative association. But for the most part, when I was on those shows, I think I kept a pretty level-headed. I wasn't acting a fool. For me, it's just like, for brands, I'm kind of just like, well, if you don't want me, you don't want me. It's okay.
No, I think you could go really far in brands.
But you're always on me about posting.
Yeah, I think you're just in terms of like brands, they want to see you be consistent on like even TikTok. That's the easiest place to start. So yeah, I feel like maybe it's just like consistency. For you.
No, I agree. I think it is back to what I said earlier. Like, if I feel like I can't be myself somewhere and I have to put on a facade, I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I just do need to be myself and be crazy and funny and all of those things.
No, for sure. Because you are. So.
This one is a really good question.
Okay. Cut real quick.
Oh.
Let's, okay. Give me a testing.
Testicles 1, 2. Testicles 1, 2.
Your favorite.
Your turn.
Testicles 1, 2.
Hello. Alright, bet. Audio speeds, camera speeds.
Hard talk, soft heart, take 4, action.
Okay, so this question is really good, and I actually love it because I think it's a very important question. How do you deal with a man being your biggest hater when he's supposed to be your lover? And I think we have experienced this on like so many weird levels, and I think it's the most now. Like, at first, there was a point where I really tried to like understand it for the sake of love or like reason with it.
Me too.
But I'm in a place now where I'm like, get somebody in your league so who I am doesn't make you jealous. I recently just my last conversation with one of my exes, my most recent one, he sent me a text like, I trust you to be exactly who you are, and you can trust me to be that, but I trust you to still not know who you are and I won't be punished because I know myself. I'm doing the healthy thing. I took the steps to learn myself, to know myself.
Yeah.
It's not my fault you're struggling and you want to be like whatever rapper you see or
for
you
sure.
know, whatever
That's not your problem.
You see. That's
like,
not my problem.
No.
So how do you feel about that?
I've definitely dealt with some haters in relationships.
They'll be worse than the women, to be honest.
Oh my God, they're so much worse. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, there should be boundaries, but how do I deal with it? I think I was at a point too where I tried to please my partner and I tried to understand it as well.
Like, I love you, whatever to make you comfortable. I'll tone it down. I'll be a little less outgoing. I think where you did it, like for me watching, I think you tried to be a little less sexy. Like, okay, I'll be a little quieter because y'all all think she's really quiet and she is quiet, but she's not like a mute.
I'm quiet in rooms and but like with my friends in personal settings, like I'm not quiet. I'm yapping more than a lot of people.
We're yapping right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I think at the time I tried to please the person. I don't think I dealt with anyone after my last situation of that to where they were doing that. But I just learned like your person isn't going to judge you for mistakes you made, who you truly are, your interests. Like, if the person you're with doesn't just accept you for who you are, then that's not your person. So it's like, if you have to change things about yourself, then that should be one of the biggest signs. Like, you know? So, yeah. Just from trial and error is how I learned.
And I feel like with me, like, they always, and you watch them do it, they always want me to be a little quieter, a little less confident, a little less funny, or like, and for me, it's just like, you need to date where you feel comfortable, because I can pretty much make myself comfortable in any room, and if I'm not comfortable, I just don't want to be there.
Exactly.
I'll remove myself. So if at any point my loudness, my funniness, or whoever I am makes you uncomfortable, leave me.
100%.
But there was a time where we both dealt with it in a way like, okay, well, let me be quieter. Let me just sit in the back. Like, you know me, like with my son's dad, I just would be like, okay, I don't exist. And it's
you
not
have a voice.
Me. Yeah, you won't be happy that way when you change who you are. I think you should leave anybody that doesn't love you. I think there's somebody out there, have I found them yet? No. That's going to be completely like enamored.
They're going to love the things that other people didn't love about you. And also, a lot of that with men projects from them not being confident in themselves. Like, they want you to tone down your personality and the things people love about you to make them shine. Like, you know what I mean? So,
like, let me be the one on the forefront. And maybe you would be if you like showed your true self instead of just, I think especially with men these days, you think like, let me put all my jewelry on and I'll be the center of attention. we have nice things. We have bags, we have shoes, we have jewelry. That's not the forefront. Like, that's not the things you see, especially because I feel like we have a lot of sneaky pieces. Like, little things like, we're not wearing the bust down chains. You wouldn't know what it is. That's
classic.
not the forefront of why you're looking at us. You're first looking at us because we're extremely attractive, and then you're looking at us because the way we talk. Like, that's why our friendship is really healthy, because we're so different and still so similar. Like, there's a guy
there's such a balance.
It's such a balance, because there's a guy that she's somebody's type, I'm somebody's type. If y'all both are interested in us, I feel like you're only at it on a surface level.
For sure.
And not
100%.
like on a deeper level, because we're so different.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, men use their jewelry, they use their cars, they use their clothes as their forefront, and then they get mad when they have women that, oh, people actually like her, and it's not because of her purse. Yeah. And it's not because of her jewelry, it's because she's pretty and she's interesting, and I like the things that she's talking about. So
for sure,
I would definitely not date men like that. And to those men, like, you guys have to find something other than your money or your forefront to make you interesting. I don't know how to help y'all.
That's the thing. Yeah, we don't need those things to get attention. You know,
so it's easier for us. But when you lead with anything other than who you are, you're always gonna fall short, and you shouldn't make people who know themselves feel bad about it. And
even in the space we're in, like, people we've both dated, those kind of men lead with those things. And it's really just because we're around that. Like, in the space, even just having attention on social media, like, you're attracting those kind of people.
They're hunting us down.
Yeah, exactly.
And when they realize, like, oh, I want to date the girl on social media that everybody likes. And when they realize we actually have depth, because I'm not going to lie, I've met some girls on social media and I'm like, wow, there's nothing there.
Or people that you think have a lot from social media, and in real life there's nothing there, because it's a persona. That's why I'm glad we're at the point where we're just ourselves. And people, for me, like, I'm boring and stuff all the time, and I'm like, you're just not my target audience, because I don't feel like I need to put on a show for you
at all.
And Seven is naturally a big personality.
I think they saw you on the cabin stream though, like, when you're comfortable, because that's the biggest thing they say. Like, when we're together, we always have a really great time. It's just like, you have to be comfortable.
Yeah, my personality is dependent on who I'm around and my level of comfort. And I feel like you're more of a social butterfly, so you can show more with people. But it's like, if I'm not comfortable, like, you're not gonna see. I will be a wall, because it's like,
But you know what I always tell people, like, whenever the conversation to you comes up, I think, like, from a very young age, friendship looks really toxic to you.
Oh my God, I've been through some.
And like, nobody's perfect. Like, you haven't been perfect, they haven't been perfect. But I think you were just introduced to friendship as a different thing. So when we started hanging out, I'm like, you're safe. It's okay. You're in a safe environment. You show your personality because you feel safe. Like,
for sure, because I feel like I'm in a safe space.
Yeah, where you can be yourself. We're not competing. We're not judging. It's
exactly. And those, unfortunately, were friendships that when I was young, that's what they were mostly surrounded about, or what is the word? You know, like
just around.
Yeah, but
and
now
you might, and those type of friendships you pick up bad examples from, and we make mistakes based off of that, because it's happened to me too. Like I have friends where I thought certain things were normal, so I did certain things, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
When I think about it, that wasn't.
And then
right.
you realize, no, that's not what a friendship is. That's not normal. Y'all aren't supposed to do that to each other. There's just so many things.
And I don't like the decisions I'm making because I'm around these kind of people.
For sure.
So I don't think like Lala's not a boring person. I don't know how we
but
got
honestly, I don't even care about that.
Yeah,
but,
I would care either. I don't know how we got off subject, but we're going to reel it back in. The next question is, what criticism do you hear about yourself that's actually true?
Oh, yeah. This is a good one. Okay. I would say that probably that I'm awkward. I've heard that. Dang, there was something I thought of before. Do you have anything in mind? Because I'm trying to think Go ahead, and then I'm going to think of the one.
I think everybody always says, like, oh, she's too old to act the way she acts. And let me tell you something right now.
Please.
I am going to be eccentric and funny and fun. There's going to be a time for me to be old and decrepit and can't move or walk. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be at 40. It's not going to be at 50. My almost 60-year-old mama still go to the club.
Her mom is amazing. Literally.
I don't feel like whatever you guys think, because I think that's the biggest thing they say, like, oh my gosh, she's too old to be around y'all, or she doesn't act like she's in her 30s. What am I supposed to act like? I feel like I'm having fun, and the moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done. But right now, I'm not done, and I'm going to be funny, and flirty for as long as I can, because life is short. Like, if I acted the way that you guys, or some of you guys, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like for the most part people really do like me, but for some of you, you guys want me to be whatever it is you want me to be. I'm not sure, like quiet and kept and bougie, and no, I like to have fun, and it doesn't stop when you're 30. Fun never stops to me. I think I just have more information than I had in my 20s. I'm going to have more information when I'm 40 and partying than I had in my 30s. It's always just going to become a progressive, safer kind of fun. When I was 19 and 20, I was sitting in neighborhoods with the neighborhood guys.
Now you just
I wouldn't dare do that. I'd be like, neighborhood? Oh, hell no. So I don't think there's a moment that, like, I have to change. It just needs to always make sense. But I'm going to be pretty turned and burnt for the rest of my life. And I love that about myself. So to those of you who feel like I'm too old to hang with Lala, I'm like, first of all,
we're in the same age group. This is the thing, though, to even add on to what you're saying about yourself, this new generation thinks when you hit 25, you're an old woman. Like, I think that's the most insane thing, because even myself, I'm 26 years old. People try to age me all the time, comments. I just posted a pumpkin patch video with my boyfriend. This girl's going to comment, you're pushing 30. This is a little much.
Like, girl, damn, we can't go.
You can't even go to the pumpkin. But it's like stuff like that I find funny now. I just think it's crazy. At what point in this new generation did that become old? Like, I feel like...
We can't go to the pumpkin patch, guys?
Oh, my God. But in anything, like, you don't turn a certain age and now you can't go out. Even though, like, for me personally, I don't enjoy going out a lot, but I definitely don't think that you should stop, like, at a certain age.
No, I never feel judged by you when I'm like, Lala loves to sit in the corner and watch me. She thinks it's so funny because I really am, like...
No, and I love that.
Insane. And she's not like, oh, you need to stop. She's like, keep going.
I don't think, and that's just my personality, but I don't think that that's wrong. Like, I think that's so crazy that people...
I mean, and you know my mom, she's insane.
And I love that about her. That's what people love about her. So it's like, that's just stupid.
There's no age limit, guys, and don't let nobody age you out. There will be a time where you can't get out the bed by yourself. You can't use the bathroom by yourself. You can't feed yourself.
Be grateful.
So you better enjoy your life. But those are one of the things I'm like, that's probably true, but guess what? Yeah. I'm not stopping.
And, okay, the comments you're pushing there, you're going to be that age one day. So then what?
This is the best I ever looked in my life. That is not an insult. I think my 30s, I have never felt more beautiful than I do right now in this moment.
Exactly. This is like the best time. You're in your true prime. Like, you know yourself. You're confident. Everything is just better, you know?
Yeah, it flows better. I'm not making as stupid of things anymore. But stupid things are still happening.
That's a part of life. You have to.
So, what is yours? What do you get criticized about that you're like, that's kind of true?
Okay, this all fits into like one category, but I would say that I'm awkward, that I disassociate, slow, but I can understand and agree with
Definitely
those.
disassociate.
I'm a disassociation queen. Is that that's the word?
No,
right?
that makes sense.
See, slow allegation. But I agree.
Never beat it.
I think I'm ditzy. I do, but I don't feel like it's deep enough as y'all think. Like I think I'm an intelligent person when it comes mostly to like book smarts, but I just have blonde moments.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
She's not dumb, y'all. She just thinks so much and is so in her head that like you'll see her on camera and she looks like she's zoned out, and well, really she's just thinking about something. I'm like, don't let that.
I'm a
stress you out right now.
daydreamer,
Yes,
but that's the thing. Like in real life and real conversations,
she does it.
I have substance, but I don't think. I think sometimes I overthink how I'm gonna be judged on camera. That's something I'm still working on because everything is flipped. Like every narrative is flipped. So now I'm like, especially streaming, that made me do that.
No, streaming is like that was like a big challenge, and I just would tell her like, it's okay, like it's nothing we can do about it. If something does get clipped back,
exactly.
Oh well, shit.
They're gonna make anything. You can breathe wrong.
Little thing.
Oh my God, you're evil. It's like so overthinker.
Yeah, I feel like y'all. She's not slow. She's not dumb. She literally just. She's not even thinking about like the moment sometimes. She'll be thinking about something that's really stressing her out.
I know.
And it'll just show all on her face at the moment. And I'll be like, you gotta snap out of it. She'll be okay.
I don't know how to hide like
she doesn't
my
know how
emotions.
To hide what she's going through.
I don't,
Okay, so we're about to wrap the episode. Is there anything you want to say for our closing before I close out?
No. Tell Seven to be consistent on social media.
Agreed, yes. But guys, all in all, this episode is not about telling you not to care. It's just telling you or showing you how to care differently.
Yeah.
You guys are allowed to let certain things get under your skin. We're human. Like, certain things are going to bother us, and we don't have to act like it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's just about, like, taking on the world and taking on opinions and dislikes and likes. And keeping your heart soft in the meantime, because even though I'm a very like, I really don't care what people think, and I mean it, and you know I mean it, I don't want anybody to feel like it's not okay to care. Because it is. Like, some things people say are really mean and really hurtful and just not necessary. So if there's any takeaway from this episode is that we don't have to pretend like we don't care. Whatever you're feeling, try to talk it out with your people. Mute, block, whatever you need to do to maintain your peace. Do that. And as always, I hope that if anything you took away from this episode is it's okay to have those hard talks because it'll soften your heart.
For sure.
Until next time, thank you for coming. Yay! So much fun.